I need to find my water. That's crucial. Okay. So, I have an Owala water bottle, but I cannot find it. And this happens to me often. This happens to me with literally everything I own. It just goes missing. I was gonna get my microphone, but I've realized maybe the phone just sounds better. I got this really cheap back in the day. Oh my god. So the cat won't shut up. I guess since I can't find my water. This is going awful. Why would I start filming? Did I leave it in the living room? That's actually so embarrassing. Alright, so I can't find my Owala water bottle. Maybe it'll turn up. Like, I don't know, I just had it because I went to, like, get some stuff from the grocery store, and I also read at the library, and I needed water for that. Because I need water for, like, everything, you know, because I'm a human. I broke the last Owala water bottle, and I lost the one before that. I don't want to lose another one. And, like, I'm thirsty now, but I feel like I'm gonna get thirstier. Just awful. I had an espresso with oat milk. I finally got some new Cafe Bustelo espresso. I've been, like, drinking, like, Folgers and, like, Keurig coffee pods. And I know. Like, Keurig isn't good. It's like dirt water. Gosh, I could use like a cup of water. And I was trying to make like a meaningful video. But I guess we're gonna do a what's in my bag because the Owala isn't. I just lost my earbuds. I have this pair of Jabra earbuds. They're great, actually. Pretty inexpensive, noise canceling. And they just make the music experience so good. Like, it's not even a paid partnership. I just got these because I used to have a pair that I lost. So I had to buy these after like 5 months of silence. And then I lost these too. So I lost these for like a good week and it was awful. But then I found them in my mother's recliner. So that's been great. I just keep losing things. So I'm hoping not to have lost my Owala. It was a whole thing with my wallet. I lost my entire wallet at some point in the last year. I had to replace my ID and my debit card. But then like apparently it was in my mom's car. And that also was the case with the earbuds before these. Or no, the earbuds before these. I lost them and then they were actually in my friend's mom's car. The thing with my wallet was it was in my mom's car. I'm not forgetful, but like these things are little and they're dark and they're thin. It's just so hard to keep up with your stuff, even when it's something like your water. Gosh, okay, whatever. So yeah, there's no water in here, but this is the book I'm reading right now. It's David Sedaris. I would say he's very similar to me, actually. I'm almost like halfway through with this. I got it at the thrift store. Or I also got this shirt. Yeah, Universal Studios. I also worked for Universal Studios. I was in one of their upcoming comedy movies as like a background actor. Yeah, I'm excited. At this point in my life, like, I'm studying film. I'm out here in Atlanta where, like, things are kind of happening. Kind of. Only barely. Like, in the film industry. Like, only occasionally. I've wanted to be an actor my whole life, and I don't know. I used to like making these YouTube videos. The technical aspect is very fun. Like, I do like filmmaking. I just want to work in this industry because I don't know what else there is. This world is literally falling apart, and there's no job. I took an acting class. I realized I want to be an actor. Like, that's what I've wanted to be since I was a kid. I just want to be in movies. There's something so magical about being on a set. There's something so magical about, like, when the camera's rolling on you. Even when I don't have lines, it's still cool. I'm maybe in the new Cape Fear. Yesterday I did a Rod Wave music video. I just played a cashier and I did not get a ton of money from it. I haven't gotten anything from it yet. It was just yesterday. But it's like, I'm just trying to put my face out there, you know? I'm trying to be seen. I realize this is kind of what I am comfortable doing, you know? Like, I like being on camera. You can learn a lot from acting, from learning stories and like talking to different people from all sorts of walks of life and just putting yourself in unique circumstances. The thing I did for Cape Fear, we were all like playing high schoolers at a pool party. But most of us are older than 18 because we're all working adults. It's just like we're all playing pretend. And I didn't meet any of the main central stars of Cape Fear besides like Patrick Wilson. But maybe I made the cut, you know? I haven't watched it yet. It just came out. Who cares if I'm not saying anything? I'm on these sets, I'm on camera. There's a lot of downtime on these sets, so I've been reading. Like, I read Patti Smith's memoir, and I read The Bell Jar. by Sylvia Plath. And both of those were great for different reasons. But now I'm reading David Sedaris' memoir. It's kind of all over the place, like a collection of essays. I was in a reading slump, but I'm getting out of it, so that's good. And I got some books at the thrift along with my various clothes, you know. I got this bag at a thrift store. It was like $6, and it is kind of falling apart. And I used to have a bag like this, but it also fell apart. Because, you know, nothing ever lasts, but also this is like a cheap bag that, like, it's about how it looks. Anyway, I have a journal here. Sometimes I write in it. It's a thing I started in March, and oh my gosh, it's been crazy since March. I was in college. I had all these like absurd classes that were genuinely making me lose it. I was losing it a little. I learned so much about South Korea and Japan and film and sound design and acting. The acting class was like cool, but it just takes a lot out of you. As much as college is about learning, it's so much about, I have to perform, I have to display myself, I have to, I don't know. They really wanted me to write so much, and I feel like my writing did not live up to what I wanted it to, but that's okay. I've been practicing just doing some casual writing, like about my feelings. It's actually been a while though. I've just been carrying it around because like I will journal soon. It's a goal. I've been reading though. I used to just carry a book around, like, oh, I'll read this. But I've actually been reading the book, but I've not been journaling. Yeah, okay, that's mostly everything in the bag besides some pens and pencils. The thing about being a background actor, and so far I'm only a background actor, like, it's really hard to get, like, lines. Especially with this whole, like, oh my god, the film industry is at the lowest point it's ever been, like recession, AI, strike. It's hard to even get to the level because I don't have an agent, and all these websites want me to pay money to apply for a casting call. What? And I've talked to people on these sets that are like, bro, you gotta invest in yourself. I can't. Like, I need to pay rent, and yeah, I'm like balancing a regular job with a regular employer. I'm like a barista most days, and they don't really like it when I move my schedule around too much, like last minute, to be in random movies. It's difficult to balance both, but like both suck in like certain ways. I feel like I'm treated poorly in both environments as like a low-class worker of sorts, but sometimes being on a film set is fun, and sometimes making these lattes is fun. Like, I just had a latte. I love making people coffee, even though there's kind of a weird relationship with coffee and like the working class and just America. America is running on so little. Like, I feel like America's barely holding it together, and it's just these mobile order coffees that are keeping it, and I need to make the lattes well, or like literally the institutions are crumbling. But ultimately I do want to be an actor. And the thing about being a barista is it's very linked to being an actor, because with being a barista you have to be fake and nice. And I'm glad I'm here early in the morning making you coffee. Yeah. No, like, it's all a performance. But it is killing me a little. Like, living in America, paying my rent. I'm gonna be moving in a month. I have gotten really comfortable in this space. I'm gonna be sad to take all my posters down. I'm excited for the future, even if it's terrifying. I'm still recovering from the semester, and now I've just been working a ton, whether it's being a barista or doing random set days. It's only been like 6 in the last month, but they run long. They're always like, be here 12 hours with us, and we're not giving you any coffee, and we may give you lunch. At some point you get so delirious and you've been there for so long. Some random production assistant rushes you and they're like, we want you, like, on camera. And it's magical. I have been in some movies and television shows, but like, so many of them have not come out yet because of the way this goes, you know? But I'm like positive and happy for the film industry, you know? Like, I'm lucky to have been a part of some cool things. Maybe I'll find my water. Like, I don't even think we have water bottles here. And it's like, I can't do this. I can't. I just can't. Like, I need my water. Whatever. It's just a $35 water bottle. Like, it's whatever. No, it's fine. No, I'm fine. I guess I'll look into that. Okay. Talk later. So I found the Owala. It was behind the pillow in the last scene. You know, this is good. I was worried I was gonna have to find another Owala or start drinking water out of bottles. Water is like the most important thing in the world. I do believe in like a beverage. You know, I love coffee. I love iced coffee. I love iced espresso. I like matcha. The point is, you still need water circulated through all of that. Yes, all of that is made with water, but you still need some ice cold water in between. And I was really like worried for like that like 20 minutes that I didn't know where my Owala was. Like, that was really scary and hard for me. Before I started filming, I was listening to some vinyl records. Quite a big fan of like music. I don't know. I was listening to Julia Holter's Have You in My Wilderness. Great album. It's the only one I have of hers. Oh, she's pretty cool. She kind of reminds me of like my favorite artist of all time, Wise Blood, who she actually isn't back there. I'm trying to get smarter with my money, but also it's so fun to build a vinyl collection, you know? Like, I don't know, it's kind of like the most important thing. This is the most recent one that I purchased. I like spent $30 on this. Was it a good idea? I don't know. More and more music I like gets like removed from Spotify for various reasons. And more the reason is protest, because Spotify is like a corrupt company. The point is, I use Spotify and I want to listen to music, but I don't know, I'm on a family plan. I can't really just be switching to Apple Music right now. This Broadcast album is really good. It's still on Spotify, but I was like, I want to buy it because I've kind of never heard an album that sounded like this. Even the Broadcast albums, you know? And I don't know if this is their best album, but it's definitely their most unique. This is beautiful. I love this. And yeah, like, I guess the other things on the wall are kind of weird too. Like, this is Yola Tango. Oh my god. I met Yola Tango. Yeah. I got them to sign this. The two main singers. Yeah, I got them to sign it. And I have two other albums that they signed. This one's called Painful. It's painful, yeah. Like, I would say that's an accurate description. Like, yeah, perfectly named album. Okay, also on the wall, I have Brian Eno, Before and After Science. This was also a recent purchase. I know, I bought 2 vinyl records in the last, like, month or 2. I'm really being crazy. Like, I had not been doing this, but I'm able to walk to record stores. There's one that's 20 minutes away, and I've gone there twice now. What am I supposed to do, not buy an album that I love? But I'm trying to be smart with the money, but this is a great album, though. Like, an amazing album. I like the album he did before this, Another Green World. Just like this beautiful, weird pop rock that's like... The first half of this album is like, okay, we're dancing. And then the second half is like, okay, I'm crying, actually. Like, oh my gosh. This album has no lyrics, but it's called Virgins by Tim Hecker. It's fascinating, and I love his discography. Like, literally transcendent stuff. Like, it's just this, like, really powerful electronic ambient stuff. Like, just these whole soundscapes that sound like memories I've had. This isn't even his best album. It's just the coolest. And then finally, it's Bjork. It's Homogenic. I also have Vespertine on vinyl. It's maybe better. I love Vespertine. Like, Vespertine is so good. Like, yeah, I'm a Bjork fan. Of course I'm a Bjork fan. Sue me. But yeah, Bjork is really good. And this is an amazing album, too. Like, oh my god, what was in the air in 1997 that made everyone just make the trippiest album ever? I'm really into that, like, 90s trip-hop thing. And I think Bjork kind of was an interesting addition to it. I think the real pioneer of the, like, 90s trip-hop was Locust. And I've become absolutely obsessed with their music lately. It's this guy named, like, Mark Van something. I should really know. So good. Like, he started out making, like, ambient sort of electronic stuff, but then, like, he brought on all these interesting female vocalists, and they just made these crazy bangers. But hard to find the vinyl. Have not had any success with that, actually. But yeah, I have about, like, 100. I had to move it twice, and they're all okay, I think. They're kind of, like, the most important thing to me, even though I haven't really been adding to the collection as much as when I was in high school and I got my first job. So in some ways my collection is a relic of my sad teenage years. There was a while where I would go through my collection and think like, Why is there nothing I can dance to? Why is everything a sad, folksy singer-songwriter album? My favorite genre is just like sad. And it's like, I'm not sad, okay? Technically, I have had like some issues, like being happy. And, you know, like there were a lot of circumstances leading to that. I'm moving again in a month. I've only been here a year. And I kind of enjoyed it compared to the place I was at for a year before this. I don't know. I have enjoyed this little run, you know, like genuinely. Like this has been a fun apartment. I was hoping to make more videos in this apartment. I definitely filmed a lot of stuff that I never edited. Hopefully I edit this and post it because like, I don't know, I've been very unmotivated, like artistically, and like, you know, using the camera is hard and editing, oh my gosh. And like school was very busy. Like I did some filmmaking stuff for school. I don't know. I'm hoping this is gonna be fun. I have no idea. Like what do you even do on YouTube? Like YouTube is a dying platform. I'm kind of sad that I stopped making YouTube videos because that was so fun. But like it was complicated. I was kind of growing up and yeah, I had to figure some things out. Maybe I'll be in a movie one day. Fingers crossed. Okay, I guess that's it. Bye.